a franchise or currently own one or many? If so, this podcast is for you. Welcome to Franchise Euphoria, the podcast created and hosted by franchise attorney Josh Brown for the sole purpose of helping people find success through franchising.
Just prior to boarding a flight that was the last leg of a long day of traveling, a well-known author and consultant tweeted, "Hey, at Morton's, can you meet me at Newark Airport with a porterhouse when I land in 2 hours? Okay, thanks." Imagine his surprise when he got off the plane to find a tuxedo gentleman holding a bag with a 24-ounce Morton's porterhouse, shrimp, potatoes, bread, napkins, and silverware, the works. Impressive, right? Think Morton's just created a lifer? Absolutely. This is how you create a raving fan for your business. This is how you stick out and separate yourself from the masses. And this is the number one thing you must do to succeed with your franchise. That is the subject of today's Franchise Euphoria Tip of the Day. Hello, everybody. Josh Brown here. You know, we often talk about how complicated franchises are, and they are. I mean, they are fraught with risk and uncertainty, and they require a lot of capital, a lot of time, and a lot of strategy. But most of all, if not all of these things, can be overcome if you create raving fans for your business. Plain and simply, raving customers drive the bottom line. Today, we're going to talk about 4 ways you can immediately do this for your business. Number 1, know your target market. People think knowing your target market is all about just the marketing side of the business. But no, I mean, it has such a direct correlation to creating raving customers, people who really care about your brand. Because if you're able to clearly identify who these people are, you can target them in a specific way, and you can understand their likes, needs, desires. I mean, this is really the baseline. It's the foundation that must be set for you to understand your customers. Without this, you will not understand your customers' desires, needs, wants, and fears. Understanding these things is key to discovering your secret sauce as a business. Number 2, you must be extraordinary. I mean, this may sound a little harsh, but average is for losers, at least in the business world. Most businesses, however, are average, and most businesses struggle to maintain profitability. Think in extraordinary ways, and extraordinary things will happen with your business. For starters, think of one thing that you can do this week to go above and beyond for a customer. If you know your customers, it should be easy for you to do this. If it isn't and you're struggling with this, then try to better understand the needs of your customers and then revisit this at a later date. Number 3, pay attention to the details. We've all seen businesses that just get it. You know, the ones where every detail is accounted for and nothing is overlooked. These are the businesses that are one step ahead of their customers. It's as if they are inside your head with a full understanding of what you are thinking and when you are thinking it. These things really matter. In an overcrowded marketplace, paying attention to details makes you memorable, makes you different, makes you special, and in turn makes people talk about you and their experiences with your business. Number 4, ask for feedback and act on feedback. For many, asking for feedback is scary because it can expose you. It is scary to really know what others think of you, but it is vital to plugging holes in your business and in creating raving fans. But equally as important is acting on the feedback. Acting on feedback shows that you really care and you're not just paying lip service. It shows that you are listening, that you value customer input. Not only is this really smart business, but it makes you memorable and gives you more opportunities to engage with your customers. If you do just these 4 things, you will create raving fans, guaranteed. Heck, if you just do one of these things, you will likely create raving fans. Do all 4, and you will notice a big difference in your relationship with your customers. The holy grail in business are customers that keep coming back and refer you to other people. The single most effective, efficient, and profitable way to sustain and grow your business is to create raving fans that tell others about your business, and most importantly, about how impressed they are with your business. Separate yourself from the masses by doing what others won't. Treat your customers like the gold that they are. Understand their wants, needs, and desires. And do everything you can to stay in consistent communication with them and ask how you, as a business, can improve upon the customer experience. Everything else should be secondary to these things. Do these things and you will experience the power of raving fans for your business. So tell me, what are you doing in your business right now to drive the customer experience? I'd really love to hear about it. So if you have anything to share, please email me at josh@franchiseeuphoria.com. I always like hearing from you. And if you have any questions regarding franchising or the process, shoot me an email as well. And I may just start answering those questions on these quick tip segments. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. And until next time, happy franchising.
Thanks for being with us today on the Franchise Euphoria podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to go to iTunes and provide a review. Also, please remember that although Josh Brown is a licensed and practicing attorney, nothing contained in this podcast should be construed as legal advice, because it is not. The information contained in this podcast is general and educational in nature, and none of it should be relied upon as legal advice. That being said, if you have questions for Josh and would like to contact him, please email him at josh@franchiseeuphoria.com. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you tune in to our next weekly episode.